Have you ever wondered about the deeper purpose of your life? What is the lesson that you need to learn from this world? In Vedic astrology, there is a concept that helps us understand our soul's true desires and the lessons we are meant to learn in this lifetime. This powerful concept is known as the Atmakaraka. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Hello my divine viewers, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Vedic Dream Meaning. In today's video, we will be discussing about how to find your purpose in life through astrology. First, let us understand the term Atmakaraka. Atma means soul and Karaka means the activator. In Vedic astrology, the Atmakaraka is considered as the soul planet. It's the planet that holds the highest degree in your birth chart, and it represents your soul's journey, its deepest longings, your desires in this life, and the karma that you are destined to fulfill in this lifetime. The Atmakaraka is quite significant because it reveals the core of who you are. It's like the heartbeat of your astrological chart. While the other planets tell us about different aspects of your personality and life, the Atmakaraka focuses on the essence of your existence. Knowing your Atmakaraka planet and which Rashi it is in your birth chart, it will be like a roadmap to your destiny. To get the full detailed analysis of the Atmakaraka, of course, we need to look into other factors like the house the Atmakaraka rules from both the Rashi chart as well as the Bhava charts. Then the planetary and Rashi aspects and conjunctions, the Karakamsha, which is the position of the Atmakaraka in the Navamsha chart, the connections between the Lagna Lord and the Atmakaraka in the Ascendant and the Navamsha. So on. There are other factors as well. And this would be a whole new topic and requires advanced knowledge. So in this video, we will focus on how we can use Atmakaraka as a tool to get a glimpse of your soul path with a basic understanding just at your home. As step 1 to identify your Atmakaraka, you need to look at the planet with the highest degree in your birth chart, regardless of which sign it is in, or you can simply Google Atmakaraka calculator and give your date of birth and time of birth, and you can get the planet details directly. Traditionally, the primary planets, that is the Sun, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn are considered as Atmakaraka, while Rahu and Ketu are considered as shadow planets, and they are only like a representative vector force that is derived from the planetary positions of the Sun and the Moon at the time of your birth. So they are not considered as Atmakaraka. However, this is a very debatable topic, as many astrologers later on, they did some research and included Rahu as Atmakaraka planet as well. Anyways, for the purpose of this video, we will stick to the 7 primary planets. Venus represents love, beauty, harmony, pleasure and materialism. If Venus is your Atmakaraka, you are blessed with the following qualities: charm and grace. You naturally attract others with your warm and pleasant nature. You would normally interact well with people with your kind words. If not, at least you wouldn't be in the bad books of people. Artistic talent. Remember, Shukracharya, the ruler of the planet Shukra or Venus, is said to be proficient in 64 skills and 14 sciences. You may have a strong appreciation for beauty and fine arts. For example, you might enjoy decorating a living space or creating beautiful works of art, doing some DIY projects in your free time, etc. If you're a financially free person, then you would also indulge in buying things of comfort. Even professionally, you would tend to take up fields that you enjoy doing. Say for instance, due to parental pressure, you took up a particular occupation, you would still find ways or be driven to do a side hustle that you enjoy doing. If you see, many actors, dancers, filmmakers, singers usually have Venus as their Atmakaraka. Overall, even if you have not learnt any skill, you would at least have an appreciation for fine art and culture. Venus is considered as a feminine planet, therefore you tend to be surrounded with strong female figures in your life. Respecting them to seek a balance and peace in all your relationships will do good for you. For example, resolving conflicts or supporting them morally or financially will help you maintain harmony in your life. And not only that, it will help you grow in turn. Romantic nature, love, relationships and partners hold a special place in your life. You mostly enjoy planning or receiving or making some thoughtful gestures to show your affection to the people whom you love. There are chances you might have to go through multiple relationships to learn a lesson before finding your life partner. You would have or make efforts to have a strong relationship with your husband or wife. If Venus has aspects to the moon, then you would also be very poetic apart from being romantic. Your spouse, life partner, or lover will play an important role in helping you find your paths. So choose your partner wisely. Aesthetic sensibility. You have an eye for beauty, whether in fashion, interior design, or nature, etc. You might take some extra care in choosing outfits, like you would avoid wearing mismatched colors, old clothes, or torn outfits, or wrinkled outfits, and you will go ahead and take the time to iron or sew them. Even if you don't spend on luxurious clothes, you would still have a unique style. You may be interested in arranging your surroundings to create a visually pleasing environment. Materialistic. If Venus is your Atmakaraka, it might suggest that you have a very strong desire on material comforts rather than on nature-based experience or quality me time, where you focus more on wealth and luxury. You could be highly driven to attain financial stability at a very young age, and you may invest considerable efforts to move towards this goal. However, if your Venus is challenged or afflicted in your chart, it could indicate some struggles with your self-esteem. You might also face issues related to overindulgence and need to learn how to balance your pursuit for pleasure with a sense of more responsibility and financial stability. With Venus as your Atmakaraka, your soul's purpose revolves around love, comfort, harmony, relationships, and beauty in your life. So you are here to cultivate loving relationships, basically to focus on building deep, meaningful connections with others. The main purpose of your life is to learn to seek relationships based on equality, love, mutual respect, and deep understanding of each other's values and preferences. Accept relationships for what they are and avoid seeing only physical appearance or materialism in them. Work on relationships and try becoming the person everyone turns to for advice on love and relationships because of your understanding and compassion. Such people should respect their spouse and see things from others' point of view. Avoid multiple relationships at any cost, as they can affect you seriously, and refrain from lust. Learning to appreciate and create beauty. Recognize and use your artistic talents to enjoy doing what you love to do. For instance, start a creative project like painting or designing, or even as simple as having a beautiful garden. Enjoy life's pleasure, like making time to indulge in the finer things in life, like good food, good music, art, and spending quality time with spouse and family members. Consider how you can add more moments of joy and pleasure into your daily routine. Having Venus as your Atmakaraka planet, as mentioned earlier, you tend to be more materialistic and you focus on attaining financial stability. Of course, which is also very important, but not at the cost of your personal relationships. Venus being a water element, it has a life-giving quality to it, so you are here to bring harmony to all those around you. Promoting peace and balance. Strive to bring harmony into every aspect of your life. Think about how you can resolve conflicts at work or in your social circle, helping others find a common ground and bring peace to the situation. Every Atmakaraka comes with its own set of challenges. For Venus, these include overindulgence. Venus, or Shukra, is the planet of pleasures. You may struggle with the tendency to overindulge yourself in pleasures. You have the feeling or urge to splurge on luxuries or indulge in too much of a good thing, like sweets or shopping, etc. Especially if Venus is your Atmakaraka, stay away from alcohol as there are high chances of addiction. Avoidance of conflict. As mentioned earlier, you like to maintain harmony in your surroundings. You might avoid confronting difficult situations just to keep the peace and maintain the harmony. Now, this might go to the extent of letting the issues grow because you don't want to upset anyone, and that would lead to unresolved tension in your personal or professional areas of communication. So the lesson here is to learn how to maintain and balance harmony and peace in your surroundings. Dependency in relationships. There could be a risk of becoming overly dependent on others for validation. As I mentioned earlier, you thrive on relationships, especially mother or spouse. This leads you to place too much importance on your partner's approval, neglecting your own needs. This might also create too much dependency on your spouse and could strain the relationship, especially if the other person is more of an independent and free nature. Your lesson here is to learn to draw a thin line between love or attachment in relationships and the dependency on a partner. The main challenge here is to learn how to make decisions that are beneficial to both involved in your relationship based on balance and mutual respect. Superficiality. You might sometimes focus too much on appearances or material aspects instead of giving value to the person or relationship, since you're more of a visual person. You're more drawn to someone or something based solely on looks or material needs rather than on deeper qualities. Your lesson here is to learn the difference between seeking quality in relationship rather than superficiality. Now let us learn how to harness the energy of Venus and what we need to focus on. Balanced indulgence. Enjoy your life's pleasures in moderation. For example, treat yourself occasionally, but also remember to practice self-discipline. Too much of anything is a danger for everyone. Authentic relationships. Work on building deeper and more genuine connections. Aim at having open, honest conversations with loved ones, where you express your true feelings and listen to theirs. Like we said earlier, look for the quality in a relationship. Conflict resolution. Learn to address conflicts in a healthy way. Think about how you can approach a difficult conversation with kindness and a desire for mutual understanding. In that way, you can maintain harmony without compromising your identity for the sake of peace. Inner beauty. Focus on cultivating inner beauty and self-love. So set aside some time for engaging in activities that nourish your soul. It could be meditation, it could be journaling or gardening, etc. Do anything that would bring you joy in that period of time. Before we see the remedy, if you find a channel interesting, crisp and concise, then please do subscribe to our small channel to show your support. Your likes and shares are very encouraging to us. Thank you. If you feel you're not fully tapping into the potential of your Venus Atmakaraka, here are some simple remedies that you can follow. Worshipping female deities like Ma Durga, Mata Parvati, especially Ma Kamakya Devi, will bring blessings to you. Chanting the Shukra mantra will prove to be beneficial. Recite the Shukra mantra. Om Shum Shukraya Namaha. Om Shum Shukraya Namaha. Om Shum Shukraya Namaha. Daily for 108 times. Don't miss the Fridays especially. This will help enhance your Venus's positive energy, bringing you more love, beauty and harmony into your life. Offer sweets to others. On Fridays, offer sweets to those in need or to your loved ones. The simple act of kindness will help balance Venus's energy and attract good fortune. Wear white or pink. Wearing white or pink clothes, especially on Fridays, can help you align with Venus's yin energy. Like we all know, there are two types of energy, yin and yang. When you wear these white or pink clothes, you'll be more aligned and more in line with the yin energy. And some of the male viewers might have the question whether that they need to follow this tip. Yes, you also can follow this tip because yin and yang energy is present both in males and females. All of us have this energy. Also, as discussed earlier, respect, uplift and keep the female figures in your life happy, especially your spouse.